Well, some of you might say that these electric trikes are for the older generation, and in most cases you'd be correct, except for these guys, Addmotor. Addmotor is making high performance, high quality electric scooters for everyone. And in today's video, we're gonna do a full review and road test of this guy right here. This is the E310 City Tri. It's got a 750 watt rear motor, 1400 watt peak, 90 nanometers of torque, so it is zippy as heck. It's also got a top speed of around 22, 23 miles an hour, and you get a range of up to 90 miles on a single charge. There's a lot more to get to today, plus we're gonna compare it against its competitors, the electric and the rad power trikes that are out there. And this one, I'm just gonna tell you right now, beats it in every one of the classes. But we'll do that and more on today's episode of Hobart's Reviews, so stick around. Let's get started.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so this is the Addmotor E310P Plus, which means that it is the largest of the three models available. Yes, there are three different sizes available of this electric trike, which its competitors definitely don't have. You have this one here, which is the P, the Plus, which has the largest tires of the three. Then they have the regular version, which has an inch or two smaller tires, and then the mini version, which is for people 5'3" and under, that has the smallest tires of all. So make sure that you're choosing the right size when you're ordering your E310, depending on the person who's going to be riding it and their height, of course. You also have the option of 5 different colors on the E310, which the competitors don't have. You have this one here, which is the red. You've also got a gray, you've got a yellow, you've got an army green, and you have a Neptune blue. So 5 different colors to choose from here on the E310. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be giving up my electric scooters anytime soon, but there are some things about an electric trike that are pretty cool. One of the things is that, well, I'm only using one hand to ride right now. I don't have to have both hands on at all times. And if I wanted to, I could even let go of the handlebars and my speed wobbles are not going to crash me. The second thing is I don't have to worry about balancing. So on a scooter or an e-bike, you got to worry about balancing, but you don't have to when you're on a trike because you got 3 wheels. So you can just sit back, relax, and cruise and not have to worry about anything. Plus, this thing goes 22 miles an hour, has a 750 watt motor, and can peel its rear wheels out. I mean, come on. Now the ride quality is actually pretty nice on the Addmotor E310. The front suspension does a good job of softening some of those bumps on the sidewalk and the curbs and things like that. But overall, it's a pretty nice riding bike. Now you wouldn't want to turn too much to the left or right when you're riding, again, because of those 3 wheels. So it's pretty much go in a straight line or slow down and make your turns. Now let's take a look at the front of the e-bike real quick. Of course, we've got our front tire, our front disc brakes, and our front suspension. That front suspension, something that none of the other competitors have. It's got 80 millimeters of travel, which means that your ride is gonna be nice and comfortable when you're going over those bumps. You also have a horn up front that you need to install and a headlight that you need to install. There's also a bracket up front here and a place for you to put a basket. You can actually buy the basket online on their website. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in the basket. This right here is where you're gonna fold your handlebars. So if you pull this lever right here, you can see your handlebars actually fold down. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but that's how you do that, okay? Then here we've got our Addmotor logo, our frame made of aluminum, 70/20 aircraft aluminum, so it's super strong and it's super light at the same time. This is where you're going to be folding the frame in half, so you can fold your handlebars down, then you can fold your frame in half so you can get it small enough to fit inside your vehicle. So the Addmotor E310 has 7 pedal assist modes. Unfortunately, it only has 1 gear, which means that after pedal assist mode 2 or 3, it's really hard to keep up with the pedaling and get any exercise. So I'll go ahead and show you. Right now I'm in pedal assist 2, but if I go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can't. So as you can see, it's really hard to keep up when you get into the upper levels of the pedal assist mode. So just sit back, relax, and use your throttle. Well, not that you're gonna be doing this very often, but just to show you how much power this 750 watt motor can power this thing in the grass up the hills. On an electric tricycle, we're gonna go ahead and do a hill grass test with the Addmotor E310. So let's go ahead and see how it does. I'm gonna go from a stop here on the pavement. We're gonna go up that hill right there, which is pretty steep, and I'm gonna ride it down the bank and see how quick we can get down there. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, no problem. Doing 10 miles an hour, woohoo! 12, 13, 14. 15, 16 miles an hour in the grass on the berm. 17. Woo-hoo-hoo. So as you can see, the 750 watt motor has no problem getting this trike up to 18 miles an hour in the grass. This is your 48 volt battery. It's got 20 amp hours. It's Samsung cells, so they're high quality cells, and it's rated for 1,000 to 1,500 charge cycles. We get a real nice adjustable seat here on the E310. It's got a backrest. It's got height adjustment on it depending on your height. You've also got height adjustment down here as well. But it's a really nice comfortable seat with a backrest, so you can just sit and cruise. All right, let's take this baby on some trails and see how it does in the dirt. Yeehaw! Now this is an advantage having the 3 wheels, because on a scooter or an e-bike you got to worry about sliding out. But you don't have to on this trike. You can actually cruise around pretty good. Doing 20 on the trails. Lean into those turns. You can hear those rear wheels peeling out as I take the corners. Whoa! Whoa! That was a little too fast. All right. I think it did a pretty good job on the trails. This is a city trike, but it does work on sand and gravel trails. To turn this e-trike on, you got to push this little button back here. So once you push this button, you actually turn on the battery. Then you can come up here to the cockpit and you can hit your power button, which is right there, and that's going to turn on the electric trike. So let's start off over here. On the left, of course, I just showed you your power button. These up and down arrows here change your speed mode or your pedal assist modes. You've got a right blinker, you got a left blinker, and then you got your horn, which I showed you earlier, and that's all controlled from right here. And then over here is a button that engages and disengages your motor. So if you want to disengage the motor, pop the button out and you can go riding and you can pedal and there'll be no assisting from the motors. Pushing that in engages the motor and gives you that pedal assist. Well, that's a look at the cockpit and the E310 as a whole. What do you say? Let's take this baby out on a ride and let's see how it performs. All right, so one of the first things that I like to do is an acceleration test when I got a full battery so we can see how quick we can get up to the top speed. In this case, 22 miles an hour. So I'm gonna go ahead from a stop, give it full throttle, and let's see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds. Woohoo! 750 watt motor on a tricycle. All right, so the Addmotor E310 has got triple disc brakes. While its competitors only have 2 disc brakes, we've got front and dual rear here on the E310. So let's do a brake test from 20 miles an hour and see how quick we can stop. 20 miles an hour, go. Wow, that is incredible. We just skid to a stop in maybe like 7-8 feet from 20 miles an hour. That's pretty incredible. Positive traction, baby. All right, let me give you my final thoughts here on the Addmotor City Tri E310 electric tricycle. As I said in the beginning of the video, Addmotor is doing it right. They are making high performance, high quality electric trikes for everyone. They've got different shapes and sizes, different uses like off-road. They've got fat tire. They've got this one here, which is the city bike. So there's so many different options to choose from, and they're all high performance, which is really nice. I do like the power that they give us here in this trike. I love the 750 watts, 90 nanometers of torque. As you saw, I could easily get through the grass, up the berm and down the berm at 18 miles an hour on a freaking electric tricycle. So I love the power. You're gonna have no problems with feeling like this is slow. This is not a slow trike, that's for sure. I also like that it folds, because if you want to go ride at places further away from home, this is such a large tricycle, it's hard to fit in the SUV or in the trunk of your car. But you can fold the handlebars down, you can fold your frame in half, and that makes it much more compact, so it does fit inside the SUVs and in some trunks if it's a really big trunk. But it allows you to make it more portable and take it with you places further away from home, so that's a big plus. Also, the brakes work incredibly well. Now remember, the competitors only have dual disc brakes, while this one has triple disc brakes. And in my brake test, you saw I stopped in a matter of feet, and I left 2 rear wheel trails with me as I stopped. So the brakes were great. I have not adjusted anything. There are no squeaks or anything from the brakes, so good job on that. Now there is something that I don't like about it, and of course that's going to be the pedal assist and the 1 gear that we get. I really wish that they would give us like a Shimano 5-speed or 7-speed shifter so that we can pedal and shift as we get higher in those pedal assist modes. As you saw during my testing, after you get to 3 or 4, it's just not worth it anymore because you can't keep up. So if you're looking to get some kind of exercise, you're going to want to stay in pedal assist mode 1 through 3, or just use the button here to turn off the motors altogether so you can get your exercise, and then when you're all done, turn the motors back on and cruise your way back home. That's really the only negative thing that I can say about this tricycle. It's just a lot of fun to ride. It's super high quality. It's really, really fast, and I think you'll like it too. So I'll leave a link down below. I'll give you all the colors and all the sizes to choose from. I'm also gonna leave a link for this waterproof bag that everybody has a hard time finding, including myself, but this link came directly from Addmotor, and it shows the bag online, so I'll put that down there as well. If you have any questions or comments about this electric trike, leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And if I earned it today, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so next time I put out a video, you will be notified. Well, for the Addmotor E310 City Tri, electric tricycle, and Hobart's Reviews, my name is Hobart. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you.